as far as men go, I mean, we keep telling men, stop simping. And I agree with that. That's, a big part of the problem. But I believe that men are conditioned to be that way. In a way, telling men to man up and bring more to the table is just contributing to the hoflation problem. We're telling men to become this utility and be more traditional for women. I mean, they're going to say that be traditional, but find a good traditional woman. Well, those women are few and far. They're few and far between.
Okay.
So, if anyone should be pressured to self-improve, it's the women, because the women have become spoiled and lazy because they can just say anything that women don't want to do is labeled masculinity. So they're just going to say to men, well, that's a man's job. That's your responsibility. Okay, but what's a woman's duty? I mean, there was a big viral clip where I think Andrew Wilson and Tommy Lauren were having a debate about, well, what's a woman's role? What's a woman's duty?
Yeah.
And they don't have an answer for that.
Yeah. Like I actually seen like you asked a question too, like what was your reaction, like all the people that you're interviewing, they're answering, like you said, like, well, all these men are going elsewhere to go look, they're going overseas to find a better woman. Like, how come women aren't traveling to find the better man?
Yeah.
And
Well, not only that, but also American women who complain that men in this country are trash.
Yeah.
Why are they not passport queens or whatever? You know what I mean? Like, why are they not traveling? And then men will be accused of being more lazy. What's lazy about picking up and traveling to the other side of the world to go find a family?
Yeah. Do you feel like who wants the relationship more when it comes to nowadays? Is it men or women? Who wants?
I think men. I think men want a wife and family, but they're afraid of divorce. And I asked this question as well. I asked women, you want to get married? Would you be willing to get married if it was just a religious ceremony with no contract? And the woman answered no before I could even finish the question.
Like being the whole masculinity thing, and like how you said, like you're ashamed to be like a simp, but men want relationships. Obviously, you want to treat the woman right and do the right things for her. You think men are scared to treat a woman right because they're getting scared to get called a simp?
Absolutely. I think that I've even heard a lot of women say that as well, that just loving what's the difference between loving your woman and being a simp, or being a simp and being romantic? Reciprocity is obviously the key there, but where's the line between reciprocity and transactional?
I mean, I think every relationship has to be transactional, even if it's a friendship. Like, you still have to gain something to keep you there.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess so. I think it becomes transactional almost like when one person is profiting, I guess, or something like that. But it's just, I don't think there's a problem with. I did an episode on romance. Romance is female worship. How can a man show love to a woman without putting her on a pedestal?
Yeah.
What's your answer to that?
Yeah, I wouldn't. Honestly, I wouldn't even know, because like how you said, like a lot of people believe. I think I heard you say this too, and I actually believe it too. Like, when it's the dynamic, the power of it, when one loves and cares more than the other, like it actually works, because it's easier to. I feel like it's easier to lead, and if you're the right leader, like the relationship stays solid, like in its core, because like you're taking care of the love is given to you, which I say this should be the man, and it's like I just feel like it just works better.
Well,
like
also, since a woman wants a man to lead, I say this, many red pillars have said things like this. The woman has to love the man more than he loves her, because the one who cares the least has the power. And women want men to have the power, and they want to. I mean, a woman has to almost let a man lead, which sounds kind of ridiculous. But in a way, I mean, you can't lead a horse to water. Or sorry, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
Yeah.
So a woman has to submit to a man first, I believe. I don't think that if the man tries to lead her without her submitting first, then he's going to be labeled as controlling.
Right.
So she has to give him the power to lead. And she also has more options. So she has to be willing to choose him as her best option.
Okay. Do you think for men there's a way to become that best option without taking these prescriptions, without doing the whole masculinity gym thing? Obviously, we already know, like, currency and having a good income, that's around the world.
And let me be clear also, I'm not against the idea of self-improvement. Everyone should self-improve for themselves, but I think that's just a normal part of being an adult. I mean, we all go to a job, we all work to make money to pay our bills. We all, should at least be healthy. But my problem is, when we're saying that the average man is not good enough for the average woman, aren't we really just pedestalizing the women and belittling men?
Yeah, very true.
So that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't.